I'll be talking to you about metaphors. It's mainly the one that was in the Revolutionary War. Now, the Revolutionary War, which what we did was a tug-of-war game. Now, there was one side, the red, one side, the blue, and then there was the white who stood off on the side. Now, the red, they were very tall, but there were many few. The blue, they were very short, but there were a lot of them. And then the white, it didn't matter how many there were, they were just off to the side. Oh, and the blue team, they got a prize when they won, but the red team didn't. Also, one person in the blue team, it counts as a percentage, one person in the blue team did not get the prize, and the blue team only got one hand for tug of rope for the first 10 seconds, and then they got both. And the blue team, their mark, like halfway, was when they won, but the British had to pull them even further. And two of the red players, which also counts as a percentage, didn't start in the war, but they also came in. And the white team, they came in to help the blue team. Now, some of the metaphors basically mean the red has more taller people, but very fewer. That's because the British Army, they had many tall people, and they had a lot more in their thing, but the reason that they have less is because the Blue Army, they weren't very strong, but they had like the militias and all the things and the tactics that they used, all the people who didn't actually fight in the army, but they did fight illegally, basically. And the white team, because they set out, they were all the other countries in Europe, like the Allies and every one of those, so they were like basically watching the war. They heard about it, and then they helped the Blue Army. And also, yes, white is the Allies, red is the British Army, and then the blue is the Continental Army, and like basically everyone in America, because it also counts all the militias. Blue got a prize when they won. That means that blue got independence and freedom and all their rights. And the reason red didn't get a prize was just because they didn't get those things. They were just trying to not have America get those things. I don't know why, but two red players started away. That is British Army. That's because they paid the mercenaries money from Germany or something like that, and so most of their army was made up of mercenaries. So they came in to help the British only because they paid them. And my one blue team member didn't get the prize. That's counting all the women who like fought and helped and everything, but they didn't get the freedom yet. Of course, they did get it in like 1912, but that was another 200 years away. They still didn't get the freedom, along with some of the African American slaves who also helped in, but they didn't get the freedom. But they still helped. That's why one person did not get the prize. The fact that blue team only got one hand to start out with was because the blue kept losing all the battles and everything in the first half, but then later on in the Revolutionary War, they got a lot better. And the reason why blue team had a shorter distance to win than the red team was because the blue team were fighting in their own country when the British were or the red team or whatever, they were very far away, and to win they had to go all the way back to Britain because they were also fighting in America, but they lived in Britain. So those are all kind of the metaphors that turn into all the history. Thanks for watching. Bye.